Hey guys, Jonathan here with TLD. Got a recap and overview of the newly announced iCloud from Steve Jobs himself this morning at WWDC 2011. So I'm going to explain what it is and what it does. To briefly summarize it, it's going to take all your files, so your music, your photos, your apps. It's going to wirelessly sync them through the air to the cloud, get the name, and it's going to sync them to all your devices. Now I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news being, for if you are a MobileMe user and you pay for the service, it is now dead, it is now iCloud, and it is now free. You get 5 gigs of storage. It's not going to cost you a penny, and the way they allot that is kind of interesting. So your music, your apps, your books, and your photo stream actually don't count against your 5 gigs of storage, so it's going to last pretty long. Now we can break this basically down into 4 categories. We've got iTunes in the cloud being number 1, photo stream being number 2, then apps, books, documents, and backup number 3, and last but not least, number 4 is contacts, calendar, and mail. We'll go and look at iTunes in the cloud, and first and foremost, once you buy music now, you're not going to have to worry about repurchasing it if you lose it. Once you buy that on your iPhone, it's going to automatically sync that to the cloud, send it to your other devices like your iPad example, or even your PC or your Mac. They're also rolling out a paid service called iTunes Match, $25 a year, which isn't bad, and essentially all your other music that's not purchased through iTunes, so it can be pirated music for you pirates out there. Don't do that, that's bad, but it is included, so it's going to search for your other library, match it up to the cloud, and you can actually even listen into higher of a bit rate. So if your song is at 128 kilobits per second, you can now listen to it at 256 kilobits per second. Next up is photo stream. That's going to be included on iCloud. So once you take a picture on your iPhone, for example, it's automatically going to send that to your iPad and your Mac or your PC. You're not going to have to sync anything. You're not going to have to email it. It's automatically going to be there. On to number 3 is apps, books, documents, and backup. They actually got beta versions of these up on Apple's site. Link will be down below. So once you purchase an app, you can automatically sync it from your iPhone to your iPad. It's going to be backed up on your Mac. Same thing with iBooks, documents. And actually the cool thing with documents, actually, if you're editing something on your iPhone, you can actually pick up and resume from your iPad. It's all going to be synced up, saved. Very cool stuff, almost like Google Docs, but done better. Now the backup obviously is going to back everything up. If you lost your iPhone, for example, and you had to pick up a new one, all you got to do is wirelessly sync up, and it's like you had your old one. Last but not least, we got contacts, calendar, and mail. This is essentially the MobileMe portion of it, except now you're not going to pay for it. That's automatically going to be backed up from all your devices, from your iPhone to your iPad to your Mac. All that's going to be in unison, so that's really not anything new from what you've seen from MobileMe if you used it in the past. Still cool nonetheless that we don't have to pay for it. Again, it's going to be available this fall. There are beta versions of some things like the iTunes and the apps. I will post links down below where you guys can check that out. If you missed it, we got some E3 coverage. Click that video right here, as well as a recap of iOS 5. Top 10 features in 3 minutes and 22 seconds for you guys who are nitpicky. Other than that, feel free to subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.